All right, hey guys, here we are, hole number 3. We're setting up 4. We're going to try to do this one very similar to what you already saw me do. This is just going to be kind of another cut. So if you guys didn't already check out my other guide, you may want to do so. I was very close to getting the elbow on this first playthrough. So more so than anything, just like to kind of maybe just make just minor tweaks here. That looks a little bit under curled. Let's just see. It looks like it rolled out, didn't stay out though. So that's one of the biggest things that you'll have to play here is the wind effect. So you'll see this wind's just a little bit larger than last time. You guys saw what I did last time, which was about 4.5, 5 on the top spin. You know, in terms of my ring play, I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 10 in this situation. Somewhere over here. Definitely going to pull up the max, though. You know what? That's still not max. So you'll see with what I'm trying to do. So again, land relatively centered and get that curl up. Really don't need it even that far. But you can see right at the max line. Pretty good spot. You really don't need to add power or anything, just work on precision. You can see, you know, with a 10 ring adjustment there, I'm going about 2 rings extra from what you would typically do. That should have been exactly at 1.5 per ring. It should be exactly 8 rings. But you'll see that I go 2 rings extra. Biggest reason for that is shooting down to that lower target there. Elevation-based shot, always need to go a bit extra. It's even more when you have to go into full overpower. I'll play it almost a little bit closer to 1 per ring. Very close. So here you'll see, one of the things that you'll see, I'm not even in plus yardage. So with that being the case, to where I'm down towards min club a bit, you'll want to make sure that you're not going too much on your ring adjustment. So with an 11.3, I'm thinking not even 11 rings. So I'm only going to try to go, and you'll see I'll try to do this in one pull. I think it's somewhere around 10.5, 10.4, somewhere in there, 10.6. Very close to that ring adjustment. One pull. Curl. So I caught the great ball. I'm pretty confident that's probably going to get blocked out a little bit. Looks like I didn't quite have enough topspin on that either. So you'll see that the ball does come up a little bit short. As I mentioned, do check out that other guide. It's going to kind of give you a little bit more oversight. You can see, I think I may have topspun that just even a tad more, but I was closer to the hole. So keep in mind, the more that you back up towards the hole, the less topspin you need. The closer you get, the more that you actually have to topspin that. Actually going to make the shot just a little bit tougher because you don't want to be adding too much topspin. It's going to come in with a little bit more speed. So you want to try to keep that more towards max club there so you can use my spin. So pay attention to that. Utilize my other video. It was a very dialed in approach with just the very first attempt. And more so than this is just kind of showing me kind of mistakes to avoid in the future and knowing what's going to happen if I do get up just a little bit more there. Now, this is always a very tough pitch. You don't want to have this happen. It's a very big mistake. So here's mid club. Here's quarter club. Biggest reason you don't want to do this is it's a lot tougher to play this ball guide. And I am at quarter-ish club, shooting down to a lower target, which will typically mean that I need to go just a little bit more. So at 4 per ring, 3 rings, we go pretty close to 5. So you'll see what that looks like. That's one of the biggest things is guys typically don't go enough here and they'll end up missing. And you can see with the great ball, it just curls in the left edge of the cup. So, you know, fortunately I was able to get that eagle. And that's, you know, I just wanted to kind of help you guys get dialed in the event that you do wind up in that top fairway. It is going to still be holdable. You just got to be kind of a little bit careful with your adjustment, but also keep in mind with that wind effect, with that downhill land zone, you are going to need to go a little bit extra on your correction. So make sure that you're accounting for that. Good luck, and I'll see you guys on 4.